Dear Diary, the Rite of shifting seasons require components from animals that do not exist. At least, not yet. I construct an enclosure close by to my Thorncraft workshop to house the animals after their resulting mutations. I pore through the witchery manuals and collect the necessary components to create the mutation of the owl. I arrange them in the diagrams that have been provided and lead one of the hounds I have tamed in the past into the cobweb, where I change him and 4 other ensnared bats into owls. One of these owls I had in mind to make my familiar, a thing a witch needs before gathering a coven together, a coven I require for the Rite of shifting seasons. After that ritual was complete, I pursued other lesser witches that were congregating around the ruined witchery circles and completed the tasks they set me so they might join my coven. While I wait for my friendly spirit to visit me, I take some time to complete some other quests in the quest book. The quests of summoning the Wither, battling it, and defeating it, though in unusual circumstances. The next greatest spirit of the land, Gaia itself, I summoned, and after a lengthy battle that raged the afternoon and into the night, I again was victorious. And with that victory, gave me new materials and new capabilities to grow wings.
Ah, spirit friend. It has been a while since you've last visited. Well, it seems like a while anyway. Well, I'm one more step towards changing the weather. The current rite that I require. I have gathered a coven together. I am still missing some key ingredients. My menagerie of owls, they're being well fed, yet there is one other, I suppose, ingredient that is required for the rite, and that is, I believe, toad legs. If I just check my witchery book, let me see. It is... find it. It's not summoning. I think I have gone past it already. Flicked right past it. I'm sure it was here. Sky's Wrath, Total Eclipse, Broiling, no fertility, nature's shifting seasons, here it is. Tongue of Dog, I did some major trading with the demon that I had summoned earlier, so I have plenty of that. I am missing the toes of frogs. Now, I will have to do the same thing, bringing owls into this world, as to bringing in toads or frogs. But before I do that, I shall make an enclosure for the toads. That is quite unusual. There is something amiss here. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Oh. Let's power the Shatterer up to its full potential. And let's clear some space for the toad enclosure. It is a handy piece of equipment, this Shatterer is. I look forward to the day where I'm able to upgrade it to the next rank. But it will take quite a bit of mana. I I am told, or I have read, more so the point. But it does make short work of excavating. Very, very short work. I think I don't require such a large room as I do for my owls. I believe toads will pretty much stay on the ground as much, although I can expand the space should I feel need. Now I'm going to continue with the same materials, but while I'm doing this, why don't you take a rest, my spiritual friend? I do bet it's been quite a trial since the last time you visited, so do not tax your energies and rest a while. Ah, right, my friend, you might be wondering why I've called you up here rather than leave you down with the owls. There is a particular part of the next mutation to get the toads that we require a few plants. Now, these plants are very specialized and they are mutated as well using witchery arts. So if I remember rightly, it's a chest. You surround the chest with grass, and if I can find the particular wand I'm after, the mutating sprig, which I'm pretty sure I went over with you, we hit the chest with that and it changes the grass to graspers. This is an integral part of the next mutation, as it were, because these will be holding a piece of ingredient while we mutate our poor I wouldn't say we are bringing the ocelot to life via the eggs. Yeah, if I can recall where I said left the beings. Of course, my chess system is dubious to say the best. Oh, silly me. Oh, hello, Merlin. This is my owl familiar, which has helped me with my flying lessons, as it were. He did teach me how to fly properly with the broomstick, but now I have my own wings. Like such. They are a lot more maneuverable than the broomstick, but the broomstick has its certain charm. Okay, I had passed over this. I can't believe how I had. I was in such a rush. There. Okay. There is one, well actually 4 more ingredients I require for this mutation for the toad. And that is where, my coven likes to check up on me and see what I'm doing. It takes a little getting used to them popping in and out. But sometimes they generally tend to pop in at the wrong time. The other thing I'm requiring is something called a slime, ensnared in a critter snare. I've done some little research, and the slimes, they do enjoy a good big cave underground. We have a couple here. We only need the smaller slimes, I'm thinking. So if we line our snares up as such and get my sword, get his attention. Yes, coming over, good. Now just break apart into the smaller versions. I only need these smaller ones. Now I think, there we go, 2. There, that's all I need. Now there comes the problem of, There we go. Do we have them all? Yes, we do. I shall go pick up the experience from these. Ah, good. There are more slimes to be had later on. So we shall not squander, well, I shall not squander them. Definitely keep an eye on those, because I may need just raw slime creatures in a later stage. Okay, whoop. On to the room. Okay, I have this thing set up here, the hole and the cobweb already. I'll just close the door because I will be summoning a wild ocelot to be a part of the mutation. We put the graspers there. We take an attuned stone. We put that in one of the graspers. The other graspers we use Mutandis extremists. Then we take our critter snares with the slimes. Place them as such. And the ocelot. Are you ready for a new companions, my owls? There, the ocelot is in the web. I'm not sure how far in the web the ocelot needs to be, but here goes. Ha ha! Oh, we have toads now. So we have the hooting owls, we have the ribbiting toads. I only wish there was some magical means to muffle them. But it's quite pleasing, to be honest. I may even let some loose in the wild. Now, I just must just dip back to some texts while we are here. Ah, yes. To breed and tame toads, we need something that I have of abundance, thanks to my tower. Make sure the door stays closed. To tame toads, we need rotten flesh. And that I have in great quantities. Not that I need to set up a grand thing to, well, a breeding program to get the beef and such for the owls that I had done previously. This is a lot easier. One might wonder if I should have started with the toads in the first place. Okay, yep, right. Oh, they're just jumping all over the place. Okay, you're tamed. One thing with these toads, or even the owls for a matter of that, when you tame them, they would act like the other pets that you have. They are automatically commanded to sit. You have to basically use a right hand on them to make sure they can move. And it's a little hard to tell what way that is a flat foot is when they jump around. I think that is it. That is the case with these. The owls, you tell by the feet whether the feet are spread or not. But it looks like these toads do have the capabilities to move around. Now let's see if we can't make any baby toads. Ah! Yes, we have baby toads! It took a little bit of coaxing, but we managed it in the end. So, hopefully, eventually, I will give these toads a better home, more like the owl menagerie. It is hard to say. Now, if the toad's haunches are up, it is sitting indeed. This is how we tell. See, can I not get this other toad to breed, I wonder? Ah, there we go. It's a little trickier breeding toads, but we will manage. Just make sure that these toads don't follow me out. I don't know if the toads themselves have the ability to teleport, yet I know the owls do. If you do not... The tamed owls that you have in your enclosures, if you do not tell them to stay put, they will follow you anywhere and everywhere. So we have the toad. Now we are very, very close to completing that rite. I think I'm only missing the ingredients now. And it comes the sticky situation of having to dissect some of our newfound creatures with an Athana. Now, hopefully, we will only have to dissect a few. Was that successful? No. Aha! We have the owlet's wing. That's one part of the rite. So hopefully we might be able to get the toe of frog just as easily. I can only hope. I will only try and only kill 2 toads. Ah! We only needed the 1 kill. Excellent. I will definitely make a better enclosure for the toads by the next time you visit, my friend. I am sure of it. But we have everything at hand. I believe we have everything at hand. Now, let's just make sure I've got enough chalk, because I will need that, the gold and the white. Oh, this is going to be an exciting time. An exciting time indeed. There was one other thing that I needed, and I believe it is either in the bookcase or this chest, the plains biome. I don't think I actually wanted the plains biome. I think I wanted a forest biome, book of biomes. Here we are. So if we go to the book of biomes, we open. Let me see. I want forest. Snows, yes. Lightnings, yes. You close the book. You take the book, you get a page, and it gives us the biome that I wish. And there. Okay. One of these days I will clear my inventory out, but it is not today. It is definitely not today. We have this foot here, we have the owlet there, we have the page. Patience, my coven, we have work to do. I think I can put the book of biomes away. Let's check the circle, make sure I have everything in hand. Tear of the Goddess, Odor of Purity, Whiff of Magic. No, that's the wrong one. There's definitely the wrong one. Maybe I can go back from the Rite of Banishing. Here we are. Spider Eye. Spider Eye. I think I might have one down in my chest down here. I have several. Spider eye we have. The biome page. The chalk I have for the circle. Can you feel the excitement in the air? I am genuinely excited. This is going to be a grand day. Okay, tongue of dog, we have that. Let's just rearrange my things again. We need the chalk. We don't need the pick. I feel I might need both pieces of chalk. So I'll just put all my tools away that I do not need. I think, well, that pack's now full. Let's have a look in the white pack, see if I can't squeeze some more tools into that. Ah, yes, very good. Okay. We've got the chalk. I did have it all organized. Okay, the chalk we have, the tongue, the page. Let's check again. I really wish it would stay open to the page that I wanted. Go back a couple. Let me see. Okay, wool of bat. I do have those. It was in this chest here. Okay. Wool of bat, owlet's wing, toe of frog, spider eye, tongue of dog, the biome forest. We need the stones. We need the attuned stone, which is charged. And I believe we need an attuned stone which is not charged. Yes. Which is here. We have it all. And the sun is rising. So, my friend, let us go into the forest, clear a space, and let's change the weather. Right, I think this space here, amongst my trees, it looks to be enough space. I can only hope. We have the center circle. The rest of the circle is 7 blocks away. 7 paces away, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that is. I feel we're not going to have enough space unless I just chop some trees down. That may have to happen. Actually, I shall unlock that pack because it may come in handy. Could be because this acacia is going to have to go. If I am going to have enough room to make this circle. Right, we'll start the circle edge here. So the center of the circle shall be, that's 1 pace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the center. So, I will have to, let me see, a pick to remove the glyph? It's a very tough glyph. Okay, that is the center. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paces. Yes. So then, looking at the book again, I was never very good at drawing these. It's 3 glyphs out either side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You, my friend, why don't you take a seat while I get this all drawn out, because I feel this is going to take some time. The day waxes on. I believe I have everything for the Rite. I had done some extra research and I turned up that the fact for a forest biome I required an oak sapling. I'm not sure if this is truly the case, but I have an oak sapling just in case. So, let us get all our components for the Rite. I thought the page was just the focus. I could be wrong. But I shall have the sapling here to be sure. Here goes. The Rite is starting. Oh no! Oh, water, water! I need more coven members? Well, at least my components were not all consumed. I can try that again. I was sure I had the right amount of coven members. Or maybe they need to be here. My friend, I think I'm going to need to do some more research. But hopefully, next time you visit, we will have this right, and we will have this completed.